All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do O.M.A.C. issue number 6 from DC Comics. So we're continuing the story. 2 issues after this left. There is only 8. And that's unfortunate because I really like this. This is basically more classic superhero storytelling, classic fun, and it has this Kirby vibe all over it, which I really, really enjoy. The artist for this is now Scott Kolins instead of Giffen, and that's all. That's all right. I mean, Scott Kolins is a good artist. So we jump in. So it has Kevin Kho is having a nightmare, it seems, and then he wakes up, and then Brother I is here, and he says, "Wake up!" And he says, "Well, what's happened? What time is it?" So it seems that he was, digging around in his employees' project or where he works, because he thinks there's something fishy going on, right? So it seems that Brother I and Kevin Kho, they don't like each other, right? Because Brother I wants to exploit Kevin Kho because of, O.M.A.C. And Kevin says, well, I also got a normal life. So go spy on somewhere else while I do my own thing. So he's contacting Maxwell Lord, who is head of the Checkmate headquarters, right? So he says, Maxwell Lord, we need to talk. Not right now, brother. I am kind of busy plotting your destruction. Things like that. That's a shame, Max, because I am here to help. Help me? You're kidding, right? I was exploring the Chromis FTP sites and came across some embedded files hidden from all server access. Tell me, Max, what do you know about Zero Patient? So basically, Max acts like he doesn't know, right? Because we don't have a Zero Patient. And but then, Brother I says, well, I'm going to find out who it is anyway, without your help. And I will deal with you accordingly. Goodbye, Max. So Maxwell Lord, not very happy, is contacting Mokar, who is a scientist, and he says, I need you on the comm now. What is it, Max? I disapprove of you calling me like some lapdog. Spare me your hurt feelings. I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but nothing goes on at Katniss without my knowledge or approval. Now tell me, what the hell is Zero Patient? So he says, well, there's no Zero Patient here. What are you talking about, right? And then Maxwell threatens him, if that's not the case, there will be hell to pay. Hell to pay indeed. So there is a patient Zero, but who or what is he or she? But wait a minute. Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, Aquaman? Probably. Could this be? I haven't read the other ones. Could that be? I'm just guessing. O.M.A.C, maybe? This version of the New 52. Anyway, so Kevin is at work, and then he's getting interrupted by, his colleague. And he says, I have a favor of epic proportions. Remember the hot consultant that wants you to fire your ass? Well, guess what? I have a date with her. Or should I say, I can have a date if you agree to double date. Seems she wants to get to know the people here, especially you. So if you are in, I'm in. Great. I get persecuted on my time off so you can get a little action. Essentially, yeah. And then he says, last time I saw Jodie, she was really pissed. I don't know if she even talked to me. Now's the time to find out. Go get her, Tiger. Fine, I'll do it. So he goes to Jodie. She's in tears. So it seems that one of her relatives, cousin, had a plane crash. No survivors yet, and she is, not feeling well. And so basically, Kevin says, "Hey, let's go out and put your mind off of these things." So then this woman gets a call. "Hey, Leilani, it's Tony from Katniss' office. Remember me, Tony?" So she says, "There's a reason for this call." Well, yeah. A few of us from the office are going out for dinner, and I was wondering if you'd like to join. Is Mr. Kho going to be there? Sure is. Said he couldn't wait to see you again. If that's the case, count me in. I can't wait to see him again either. A wig? Glasses? What's going on? Anyway, so they are meeting up, right? Brother Eye is still bugging Kevin, right? And then Leilani is here, right? And well, they're having a drink and something to eat. So they're getting to know each other here a little bit well. And then he said, basically, what's his name again? Sorry. Tony. He says something like, hey, what are you doing actually at our company? I joined the firm with the sole purpose of entering Cadmus and examining the company from within. I am searching for an item that belongs to my people, and I believe Mr. Kho is the only one that knows where it is. So his girlfriend says, hey, what is she talking about? I don't know. And then she said something precious. Granny says it's here. I'm not leaving without it. So this guy comes in, hey, I have the wine card for you. Do you want to order? He's being smacked aside, and then, well, it seems that, I don't know, she's very aggressive and wants to have the mother box. And she, I want it now. Listen, crazy lady, I have no idea what a mother box is. Why don't you call it a night? And she's, don't like being mocked, right? And then Kevin and basically Brother I says, hey, Kevin appears she's the source of the energy I've been tracking. And so there's a transformation, both of them, right? And ads. Well, not really ads, twice. More ads. Get away. I'm a little bit, wait a minute, that's not it. So here, we see this cool page here, and she's turning into, I don't know, something else. And she says, what do we have here? It appears we're both keeping secrets. Who are you, creature? I am O.M.A.C. So that is your name. What else do you have to say for yourself? Mother Box, because that is what Brother Eye is whispering in his ear. I mean, this is a little bit too much for my taste. I like this, but then it goes on to a lot of stuff, a lot of energy discharge, Photoshop, saturated colors, a little bit too much, a little bit toned it down and would be probably perfect. So she says, so you do know of it. And she is basically swapping him, whipping him, yeah. Give it to me. And he says, that hurt. Now that you stated the obvious, it's best to end it quickly. The item she seeks is part of what made us who we are, and I have no plans on giving that up. So she is using her whip. Granny calls me Sweet Leilani, but challenge me and you'll find out I'm ever so deadly. I am the finest of the Furies, even greater than the black-haired bitch that leads us. Probably talking about Big Barda. So she's coming from Apocalypse, I guess, right? And yeah, he's getting a licking. Ads. And then, but then Brother Eye is whispering into this monster's ears, and he says, her energy signature is very close to yours, and since she's channeling it through her lash, there is a chance you can do the same. So he's grabbing it and basically electrocuting her. I like that, right? And then, but Jody is hurt. He says, don't worry, babe, I just got you. I got you just like old times. What do you mean with old times? Did you have a fling once upon a time? I don't know. Now, where the hell is Kevin? More ads. So, but then he sees that, well, Jody is hurt. Don't you turn your back on me. Changos, tear him up. I like this, this, and I know, raven creatures coming out and then attacking him, right? And it seems that it's draining him of all his powers. And we see that he's almost changing back, right? So Brother Eye says, they are like their master, creatures of a world where death reigns and life becomes anti-life at the whims of their dark lord. Probably talking about dark side, right? Brother Eye, help me. We have one course of action, but it comes with considerable risk to both of us. Prepare yourself. So basically, he's adding some power from his to O.M.A.C, getting an energy surge, and he destroys these ravens. And and she says, my beautiful Changos, you destroyed him. You destroyed a part of me. I can allow her to leave. And this is only the beginning. I'll be back, and I have all the Furies by my side. Be seeing you. I like that. So I'm not sure if we're going to see her again, because There's only 2 issues left, and I don't think that's the focus. Maybe there will be more stories, or there was more stories, but since this book has been canceled after 8 issues, we're probably not going to see her again. Probably. Anyway, so when this is all over, Kevin is here moping, feeling bad, and then this guy is comforting Jody. He says, thanks, Tony. You actually took care of me. I don't know what to say. Hey, Toots, you know I never let anything happen to you. Besides, it's the least I could do after getting you to double date with a psycho monster. And then they're talking about Kevin, but Kevin just, doesn't feel well and wants to go away because the writing is on the wall. Maybe he's going to make a move on her again. They're getting closer, and he doesn't like that, doesn't know what to do, right? He thinks he's a loser. So he goes away. And then Maxwell Lord gets a visit. An assassin, really? I thought you were a bit more creative. Brother, I did not need to be creative, only effective. You have grown foolish by ignoring the obvious. I have determined that Checkmate can be an effective ally in my efforts to protect mankind. But I cannot do that with you in charge, even with your mind-controlling powers. You need to be removed, Maxwell Lord. But Maxwell says, well, there's a problem with your plan. I really like being in charge, so I have a better idea. Well, not this. So go kill yourself. So yeah, Maxwell has also, telepathic abilities, mental abilities to do, people do his bidding. And then he smashes the screen or the transmission. You just made this personal. I have full strength of Checkmate at my disposal. You and your monster are as good as dead. You just don't know it yet. That leads us to the next issue. Yeah, I like it. Short and sweet. It tickles my fancy. Eva van Sciver's art, if I'm seeing this correctly. I like it. I like it. Guys, let me know if you like it. If not, leave a comment below. If you do, leave a comment below. Like my videos. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you on the next time. Bye-bye. See you on the next time, is that? See you next time. Bye-bye.